real quick. This one coming out, Chirac, man. This is a interesting development. Y'all might want to pay attention to this one.
But this, and Dirk is in deep trouble because this the guy who gave up, who had the guns. This the guy who flew on a plane with Lil Durk. This the guy who made the payments. This the guy who got an OTF credit card. Stipulations and joint requests for a protective order regarding discovery containing personal identifying information, medical information, Privacy Act information, and protected witness materials. Plaintiff United.
He went on with the legal jargon for a while, so I just cut that off. But that is your boy Trenches News coming out of Chirac, Chicago, South Side. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the update in the case is Otf Vonnie has filed for a protective custody order against the rest of the defendants in that case. Durk, Day Day, Brown Eyes, Green Eyes, whatever his name is, and the rest of that whole OTF bunch. He's filed from within the jail. He's asked to go into protective custody. What does that typically mean? It means he's telling. Why is this very harmful? Vonnie is the one that got the cars, allegedly, got the cars, got the ski mask, got the guns, flew on a plane with Durk out to LA during the time where Lil Pab was killed.
You paid for the room, too, right?
And he paid for the rooms. So the man that basically allegedly facilitated the whole hit, flipped on you, flipped on Durk. Go big on the situation.
It's bad, man. It's just bad. Dirk is, I think the only way Dirk can get out of this is if he go to protective custody and tell him some other stuff. It ain't funny, but it's the chance you take when you ganging it out there and you around these hoggish and doggish, non-educated, gun-toting, backwoods smoking, just people, and that's just how it goes. And we see it happening over and over and over again in the streets and hip hop, online. It just keep happening over and over again. Do like anybody move by real gangster standards anymore? Whatever that even means. I'm just saying, like not too many people around. Anytime you send 5 people to go do a hit, it's done. It's done. The chances of one of them, even if y'all not on the radar of the police radar of getting looked into or investigated, it's a chance one of them gonna start crying like on what was that? Not Paid in Full, but
you talking about Dead President?
Dead President. Yeah, somebody just might start crying. I'm having nightmares. I can't sleep, and go down there and confess.
Man,
I'm feeling my mind.
It actually happened.
You gonna kill him? That's your friend.
It happened on the O Block 6. Zay, when he committed suicide before the trials started, but he told at some point he went to the hospital, high off all this stuff, and he told at that point in time. But I guess it didn't hit the main circuit. But who knows? That probably could have started the investigation.
It definitely did.
But
I think he had like a death letter or something like that, a death note. It's crazy. I think Dirk, it's not looking good, man.
Yeah.
And that's not even all the conspirators. Conspirators. I don't know if Vonnie is number one or whatever.
No, those people are named. They're not even well. Some of them are conspirators, but there's still conspirator number 2 and 4 who still haven't been unveiled to the public.
And 5.
And 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting to think they're not in jail. Because at this point, if you telling and everybody know Dirk,
2 was safe. I think everybody safe to say 2 is OTF Jam. I think that's number 2. That's who they saying. 4, that was the conspiracy with Brick Baby. But Brick Baby said, and this is to the point. Brick Baby said Vonnie wasn't necessarily the street dude. Now I believe this brother. If you grew up in Southside Chicago or any other ghetto, you're of the street. You come from the street. But I get what he's saying when he's not a street dude. He probably ain't participating in all the sliding and riding. But then I heard he was driving, so that canceled that out. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, a lot of these young dudes want to be cool. They don't have to be street.
Yeah.
You see, remember a couple years back, the white boy that was in the gang in LA banging, and he took them on the drive, and everybody got life, and he got let out. Yeah. So, that's how I go. You don't have, don't nobody care about that street stuff no more. If you got money, if you got the women, if you just got the clout, you can do anything you want. It's not no preparation no more. It's not no standards. It's not no qualifications no more. You feel me?
And it's not, and then they want to
Anything
involve
goes.
everybody in everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
Like
then you gotta
sometimes
tell
you
everybody.
gotta let people, like you gotta, and this is for brothers, you young street brothers, you gotta peep who people are. Everybody don't gotta be the shooter gangster. You don't gotta involve everybody in everything. So you stay out of these situations. You know what I'm saying? They knew Vonnie probably wouldn't cut like that. And the fact that Vonnie's the one doing all these transactions, and the feds looked at him like, oh yeah, he ain't even got no rap sheet. Oh yeah, we finna bite down. They bit down. You feel me? They started putting them numbers in front of his head, and he probably thinking like, damn, I don't even really be sliding. I don't even be doing nothing. You feel me?
He gonna get the sweetest deal because just like you
He
said,
gonna get the sweetest
he ain't
deal.
got no rap sheet. He didn't shoot nobody, even
Yeah.
though he a part of that. So they gonna give him the sweetest
They gonna
deal.
offer him it like that
And
10 to 15. I mean, he might get out in 2 to 4. He might just sit down for the whole trial, depending on how he break it down. He might just sit down for the trial, and then they're gonna let him bounce out as soon as the trial over. As soon as they get Durk locked up, he might go home for aiding and abetting. You know what I'm saying? Give him a 2 to 4 year charge. He sat down, the time served, he get out. He might just get the 8 ball, the 10 ball, do that in protected custody. But if he's breaking it down, I mean, they might have hit him with the life or death because it does hold death. So it's like, hey, we can kill you in here, or we can unalive you in here, or you can tell on them and you'll get out maybe in 20 years, maybe in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how scared that young man is. I don't really see no way out of it to the point to where like y'all can beat it. Somebody got to sit down for it. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I thought might have happened is people keep it solid. Let Durk get out. You know what I'm saying? Say he ain't had nothing to do with it.
Please,
At least you got somebody taking care of you.
please.
You know what I'm saying? But then you have to put your trust in that man. So, but we know if time tells us anything, we know that don't matter no more.
Everybody gonna flip on Durk, just like we just saw in the YSL case.
Exactly.
They want to max Durk out. They gonna find a way to max him out some way, shape, or form. He's definitely not getting. This is Fed, but he definitely ain't getting no 30 years probation and get to hit the streets. I mean, that'd be crazy anyway.
If I was Durk, I'd push it like, well, y'all gotta this murder for hire. Where the money at? That's where I'd be like, hey, I didn't get it. I'd fight that to the death. I'd fight the. I didn't know nothing about it. I'd fight that. Oh, the only reason I told them don't put nothing in my name because I know how they get down. Like, you know what I'm saying, they be wilding. I don't want them everything in my name.
And they're gonna be like, why'd you get that man in your card?
Oh, because he worked for me. You know what I'm saying? He worked for OTF.
And if y'all know how you get down, then you should have cut Tyler. The feds don't play like that. They don't play that bushing around. They don't play that footing around. They don't play that deer footing around.
That
They
is
don't.
true.
They don't. It's the United States of America versus Lil Durk. Yeah, they're not gonna play no games with you. They already got all the evidence they need.
That's why the feds came.
Yeah, these dudes gonna turn over, and then they're gonna have more evidence, and it's just not a good situation for.
Yeah, only person I could think of in the time that beat the feds was Irv Gotti. And even tell yourself he lost everything in that process. You know what I'm saying? He lost everything. Which is a fair exchange for your freedom. I mean, you can have all this if you're gonna let me get another chance on the ground. Because if Durk get out, he gonna be the top of the game. If he get out without telling. I mean, shit, he might tell get out, still be somewhere in the game. But if he can get out of this situation, he's definitely gonna catapult to Tupac status. I know it sounds crazy, but they're gonna look at Durk, especially the younger generation. They're gonna look at Durk like he got if he beat this. But in all actuality, it's not looking good. When your main man's, when you already got the alleged OTF jam snitching on you, now you got the man that was on the flight with you telling you, man, you done, baby. I'm trying to put it as nice word. I'm trying to think about it as nice as I can, but you cook, baby.
Yeah,
it's sad though.
Only turkey fried, man. That's what OTF stand for. The only turkey fried. Only the feds. My boy's done, baby. He's done. I'm not wishing no bad on him. I'm just a realist, and he messed up big time. He messed up big time. You feel me? He messed up big time.
Then you gotta get in the psyche. Like, did you let these fans get to your head? That's still your man's that died, but you just went about it so sloppy. Why are you flying brothers from Chicago? When you start thinking about that, why you ain't just hire some people in LA? You know what I'm saying? If you was gonna do that, give somebody 50,000 in the bag, let them fly down there. Hey, brother, you don't know me. Let them go to LA, handle all that. You want to be too like closely involved. You want people from Chicago.
Why even put it in a song? Why after the hit was done, the first thing you do was get a clip of Rondo Quando crying over a little pad body and put it in a video? Like, you asking for them to come pick you up.
Especially you had something to do with it.
Everybody want to be like, oh, Durk knew the fans was coming. Of course he knew they was coming because he kept calling them. Hey, come get me. I did this. Hey, I just put it in the music video. Y'all just seen I just did this. Of course he knew the feds was coming.
Yeah.
All that trying to, get right before and then all that. I don't know if that was the case or he just, that was just in his schedule.
That was Pops telling him what.
Do the
Yeah.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm saying Pops probably preparing him for what's coming from this. Like, what you did? What? Pops probably a realist. He probably like, hey, bro.
So he told him you need to go do a peace concert.
I'm talking about the Muslim stuff. Get right with God.
I'm not gonna speak on a man's religion. I would never do that. He turned Muslim way before this case came. I mean, so I think he's been doing
that. Talking about the push for peace. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if all that, and trying to, get the key to the city, all that was trying to, be able to like, battle dark with light, with, some of that or have a nice little blend. Ain't none of that gonna help. The only thing that's gonna help Durk is him.
That would help in Chicago. It's not gonna help.
Him turning, going to protective custody and turning witness to his own crime and going back and forth. Well, they said I did this, but they did this. Hey, I didn't pull none of them triggers. Or he wanted to tell on somebody bigger. Or he wanted to tell on a lot of murders that had happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only way because what they want him. They don't want these people. They don't care about all these OTFers. They want you, so you can't tell on this crime. You gonna have to give them something else. You're gonna have to tell on half Chicago to get out of jail. I know you ain't gonna do that. I hope you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that brother, it's sad, man. It's sad because that I know he helped a lot of families in Chicago. They had war.
And he also destroyed a lot of families in Chicago.
I was gonna say they had war, so go hand in hand. But you was a positive role model for the kids that's not paying attention. Well, then you got all that music.
And I wouldn't say he intentionally was doing this, but when you try to play God, it happened like this. Just like when we see the white man try to be a scientist and prove all this and make try to give birth without a man and a woman, you just see weird stuff happening. It just backfire. And I ain't trying to be religious or just super spiritual, but I'm actually just something that just popped in my mind. When you try to play God, bad things happen.
I mean, one thing
you're trying to take life and paying for life being taken allegedly and all like that, and trying to be top dog entertainment and all that good stuff. It just money, a lot of money does bring a lot of evil. You gotta be able to balance it out.
He capitalized off his situation. That's one thing I am gonna say, right? If I'm looking at try to look at the light in the dark, not with this case, it's with dark in general. You capitalize off your situation. That's been going on in Chicago probably since before he was born. Just like when we grew up in these areas we grew up with. If you're from somewhere, you got these neighborhood beefs that's been going on since before you was born. You know what I'm saying? And you just grow up in it. You know what I mean? It's your choice to participate in it or not. A lot of people get sucked in it, especially if your family's daddy was in the feds. So the streets probably was his little outlet. And he capitalized off it. And I can commend that. Was it in the right manner? No, but a lot of stuff that's handed to us ain't in the right manner. So, when you try to make the best of it, that's all you can do. When you get the M's, that's when you let go of the gangster stuff. You don't get the M's and dive deeper into gangster stuff. Like I'm saying, that's what I see with this younger generation. At least, they call the older dudes studio gangsters, but at least these studio gangsters still alive and still here to tell us a story. You know what I'm saying? At least you see them in their old age doing their thing. Your Snoop Dogg's, your 50 Cents, your Dr. Dre.
A lot of them, they rap shit ain't rap too tight either. I just gotta put that out there.
What you mean?
Just Snoop Dogg, his rap shit ain't rap too tight. But when it comes to that Tupac stuff and him and backing out of stuff, 50 Cent allegedly did all this telling and all like that. I'm just saying it's a the world is designed for you to feel. Yeah. And I'm not saying everybody is corrupt that has some longevity, but you just got to be. And I'm gonna say higher power because I don't want to get shadow banned. You just got to be in touch with your higher power, and you got to realize you got to be able to recognize a blessing when it comes. And when your higher power gives you a blessing, you got to take it and run with it.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't get no blessing and still be trying to dabble in the streets.
Separate.
And you got to separate yourself.
Separate. Like
everybody not gonna be around. Everybody not gonna make it to the finish line. That's just humanity. That's just nature. So you try to help as many as you can. That's cool. But if in order for growth, it has to be pain, and pain comes with sacrifice. You got to let a lot go, and you got to go through a lot. You got to let a lot go, and you got to go through a lot.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And that's my point. Let this stop getting money, bro, and going backwards, bro. That's the theme of this generation. Get money and go backwards. Some of these brothers don't even be with it before. They get some money and then want to go get with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that go, man. Just live your life. It's nothing wrong with getting older, having kids, and balling out and having doing your thing, bro. You don't gotta be the super gangster, bro. You don't gotta do that.
I think they think about all that after they get locked up.
Yeah, but think about it beforehand.
Hit with 1,000 years. You feel me?
Oh, that's all you think about right now. I ain't gonna lie. That brother in that cell right now, praying to Allah, his higher power is like, probably looking for a way up out of that, praying for a way up out of that. But I know it gotta hit you like, damn, you probably really start thinking about like why you in there, why I did it. Probably thinking about like, damn, this is the whole situation that happened with mine was started. You probably thinking about like, damn, why this nigga even go punch a nigga? Why these things like you? I mean, I know you go through all that. You go down history lane all the way back to the start. Like, how did I even? You know what I'm saying? So, man, prayers for Durk. I mean, you know, whatever happened from the situation gonna happen, man. But it's not looking good. Let's just get back there. It ain't looking good. It's still gonna be probably 2-3 more snitches. I ain't gonna lie. And when that paperwork come out, it's gonna be like he gonna throw up. You know what I'm saying? When you really get that discovery and you really see without all the blurred out names and you see what everybody telling, you probably gonna throw up in that cell. You know what I'm saying? You sure gonna cry that night.
I think he should expect it. If he ain't buying his partner's lawyers, I think he should expect it. I think he should expect it. I don't know if his brain is on that type of timing, but if you're not getting your partner's lawyers that you had doing all this hoggish and doggish stuff, allegedly, I think he should expect that. I want to ask you, why do you think most of the defendants in the YSL case, um, got set free? Did we go over that?
Nah.
Was that one of the clips?
No, we didn't have that clip. But you referring to Yak Gotti get
Yeah, Gotti, no charges at all. The other dude,
he got a gun case. He got a gun case with time served for that.
Yeah, Gotti, all charges against him was dropped. He got a gun case. That's what he said. But I know he's still in jail though because he caught some charges while he was in jail. But that's minor compared to all the things he beat. I finally realized why he didn't take the same plea deal as Young Thug. That's because he was fighting the murder. So he would have got whopped.
Yeah, Gotti was fighting the murder.
Yeah, Gotti was fighting the murder. So that's why he didn't get out at the same time as Young Thug, and that's why he took it to the box. So.
Yeah, Gotti also told though. Remember that we just watched him eating finger looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While he was breaking it down the back, so he was waiting for Young Thug case to get over. I think Young Thug still was smart for taking that deal and not taking it to the box.
Oh no, they definitely would have whopped him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought she was like
they definitely would have whopped.
When people like he should have waited. No,
the whole thing was about Young Thug.
Yeah,
I think at the most he probably could have waited like another month, but it would have still been going on. It probably wouldn't have ended till sometime around the middle of next year.
Yeah.
And I know he's wanting to get out and get home, but whatever he did, he wouldn't have walked away unscathed and untouched and unbothered. If that was the case, they would have been cut that trial down because it was just horrible. It was a lot going on. There was a lot that it was unorganized and all that. So they could have been just no charges and all like that. But
your question was why
you answered.
What?
Yeah, Gotti told.
Yeah,
Gotti told. And the other dude that just got out. See, Gotti didn't have a gun charge.
Yeah, Gotti. They all told.
Yeah, Gotti don't have a gun charge. It's the other dude. Felon in possession of a firearm.
Oh, it was two of them right there. Yeah,
it was two of them. I just thought about that.
Yeah,
Gotti, all charges dropped. He just got some little stuff that he caught while he's up in jail.
For sure. Probably drugs or something.
Probably drugs. I just saw someone on December 2nd saying somebody tried to stab him in prison. I don't know if that's real or not. But Gotti definitely told.
He broke it down.
He was eating a finger licking chicken.
They broke it down crazily, bro.
He broke it down for 3 hours. And then said, if you let me out, I'll get some more information, boss. Like, he was crazy.
That's what he did too. You know what I mean?
I wonder what flavor the wings was. He was on fire.
He was like Woody? Oh yeah, man. What y'all need to know, man? I'll take you there. But Woody did the same thing, though, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be a robbery murder tonight. I'll take y'all there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got enlightened afterwards, and he got this new. But if you
Woody was crazy. He didn't need no food. He just
got in there and got to tripping. I'm like, God damn, baby, he's scared. But hey, man, the street life ain't what's cut out to be. And y'all know this by now. I ain't got to speak to brothers who really in it because y'all done seen a lot of people done broke it down and told, so it's not a secret no more. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something especially to the highest degree, I say do it by yourself. Really. You know what I mean? Maybe you got one trusted partner that's just you and him, but if it's 3 or more people, oh yeah, buddy, you're going down. Usually if it's another person going down. You might go down by yourself, but at least can't nobody telling you if you did it by yourself. At least they gotta do their job. You know what I'm saying? So but at the same time, Try to avoid all that, man. It's not that deep. Cause then when y'all think about what y'all getting into it over, what is it over? A female. This all started over a female. It's the perfect case. This whole Durk Rondo Vine started over Asian dog. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this: you can do it by yourself, and that would be your best idea. That would be your best bet. Even you, probably one of your who you think is your best boy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this: natural human instinct is self-preservation.
Fight or flight.
You feel me? So when they come up in there and they lie to you and say your boy said this and said
And that's
that,
how they be fooling
you
y'all.
feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? You might give it up, or they just keep it all the way peasy. Hey, this is capital. You feel me? Capital murder, murder one. You feel me? You might keep it solid, but your boy might not. It's a 50-50 chance. Them still high numbers for me.
If you
Yes or
can't,
no, or no or yes. It's crazy.
and that's the thing. If you can't do it by yourself, maybe it just ain't meant to be done. If it ain't on your heart like that to go get that done by yourself, maybe it don't need to be done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
You gotta come from a certain place to even realize that. This
Yeah.
new generation, they don't even care. They just want to get it done so they can brag about it.
Because they're emotional.
You
You moving off emotions. You ain't really thinking about like, do I want this man gone? What's the consequences? Am I ready to live with the consequences? It's some things that hey man, I go sit it down happily over this. You know what I mean? I sit down with a smile on my face. If it ain't one of them situations, then maybe it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it get crazy, man. So just make your next move your best move and live your best life, man.
And don't go out like Durk, brother. Don't go out like this, man. I mean, he gave us great music. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out like that, bro. Because it's sad now. Now, look, everybody slide for Vine. All the comments turned into, look at this dumb man. Look. He's stupid. He's stupid. Because that's what's going to happen. So if you're doing it, definitely don't be doing it for clout. You know what I'm saying? Because that same clout that you like is going to turn against you.
Yeah, they're gonna speak whether you're doing good or bad. But I always wanted to say this, and I think I'm gonna start saying it in the episode. Take us to the bridge.
Man, this is Big Hop, Big Six, bigger business.
Yeah.
Yeah.